So what is your take when it comes to procrastination? I know that when we think about procrastination, we're like, oh, I'm doing something so bad, and when we hear, from people that they procrastinate, we feel like you're such a horrible person when it comes to time management, right? Okay, so that's why this video, yes, you saw the title and I did not make a typo. I actually want to talk about how procrastination will work for you. Now, last week I shared my very first video for 2021. If you've not seen it, go ahead and see it. This week I'm talking about how procrastination will work for you, and a lot of the things I'll be talking about is things that are research based. I feel like when I was trying to get my time management in order, one of the things that I really invested my time into is a lot of research, scientific research that are out there, things that have been tried and tested, so I can really get things in shape. So I found out that procrastination can actually be good for you. And if you really think about it, I'm sure for people that are listening, there's some of you that feel like when I have a deadline, I get like super creative. Like when I have something that, this has to be done by the next day, I am creative, I'm alert, I am researching, I am doing the work until it's done, and it's usually super amazing. So you're thinking, yeah, I know it would work, but I have more facts and they're backed up by science. So I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to go through each one step by step. Okay, so the first concept when it comes to procrastination that would be super amazing for you is the one that was proposed by Adam Grant. And Adam Grant is a psychologist with University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. Now, what he proposed is this, and he actually backed it up with science, is look, if you have a project to work on, you should start that project, don't finish it, and then leave it for a while and then come back and finish it. You would actually finish the project in an amazing way. And you know what? I actually do agree with him. I feel like if you're working on something and you leave a part, just leave a little piece and then you walk away. If you're like me, they get ideas in the shower. Maybe you go and take a shower. You have this aha moment. Like you have this brilliant idea and then you go back, finish it off, and it looks amazing rather than you powering it through. So he backed this up with science by saying that whenever you have a project, come onto your table, the first thing you want to do is get started, but don't finish it, and then come back to it later. People around you might think you're procrastinating, but if you're working with it according to plan, I think you'll be fine. So you see why procrastination can work for you. The second one is you being an active procrastinator. Okay, just a little backstory. There are two types of procrastinators. There are passive procrastinators. These are people that push things aside, never get it done because they're afraid, because they think they will fail, because they're perfectionists, because they feel like an imposter, and they just keep pushing it aside, never get it done, and then they submit a very shoddy job or they deliver a very not so good job to their clients. Those are passive procrastinators. But if you're an active procrastinator, and this is backed up by science, you can actually produce even more amazing results in your business, in your personal life, or any area where you feel like you need a better time management. And I'm going to explain to you how this works. Okay, so according to a study that was done and was published, I'm going to put the link of that study in the description if you want to really go in and read about the study. I feel like the study is really super interesting and amazing. But anyway, the whole concept of the study, after I read through, and what I learned from it is, if you're an active procrastinator, this is what it looks like. You delay your task on purpose because you want to research, you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing or you're connecting with the right people to get the work done. Like you're literally pushing it to the last minute because you want to make sure that you're delivering the best results. Now, bear in mind, passive procrastinators do have the tendency to tell themselves that that's what they're doing and that's why they're not getting it done. But if you are actively procrastinating, like actively pushing those tasks aside because you want to make sure you get it right, then you're an active procrastinator, and that can actually make you deliver better results and also great with your time management. Like I said, I'll put the link to the study in the link below. So these two studies actually show two things. One, the first one just talks about you getting started, you live it, and then coming back to it and having your aha moment. Look, this is something that even students can do. When you're doing you're writing up a research paper, you don't know how to conclude it, just walk away. You might get inspiration and come back and conclude it. So this is something that you can teach your kids as well. And the second one is be active with your procrastinating. Have a plan for why you're pushing the tasks aside and do all the research that works. Look, at the end of the day, this is what I say, and I always say this. Nobody knows you better than you. And if you spend some time to know who you are, you can really know whether you're a passive procrastinator or you're an active one. And for some people, they do so amazing when it's last minute. And if that's working for you, well, I don't know if you want to change it or not. That's completely up to you. But I say, if it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for notification. And if you're watching this again, thank you so much for watching. And please do share, like, comments. Let me know what kind of procrastinator you are. And if you want to have a swing at one of the studies, the links are in the description box. And I'll see you around. Bye.